A pleasant good evening and happy Cinco de Mayo from the broadcast booth here at Bob Stein Stadium in Dahlonega as we get set for Peach Belt Conference action between 9th-ranked Columbus State and the University of North Georgia. Walker McCrary, the entire NSN crew on hand, ready to get going in game number 2 of this Peach Belt Conference series after Columbus State won 15-3 last night in dominating fashion, hitting 6 home runs off of the Nighthawk pitching staff last night. As we take a look at the starting pitchers, it'll be Perez Knowles versus Derek Pickfett. We'll get into their stats as we get going here in Dahlonega. Take a commercial break for the national anthem. When we return, starting lineups and first pitch right here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
At Farmers, we've seen almost everything, so we know how to cover almost anything, even a red-hot mascot.
Whoop, whoop. Hey, you're on fire!
You bet I am.
Dude, you're on fire!
Oh, yeah!
No, you're on fire! Look behind you!
I'm cool.
That's one way to fire up the crowd. But we covered it. Talk to Farmers. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
We're not just a video production company. We're storytellers, and we're on a mission to connect people, inspire change, and capture life's most precious moments. Because it's not only about capturing where you are today, it's about capturing where you're going. So when it's time to create a video, choose Bentley Media, and let us tell your story the way it was meant to be told. Bentley Media, we only film everything.
I am a brother.
I'm a freshman.
I am an artist.
I am an entrepreneur.
I am a civilian.
I am a junior.
I am an ambassador.
I am a music teacher.
我是国际学生.
I am a commuter.
I'm an actor.
I am an intern.
I am a researcher.
I am a senior.
I am an athlete.
I am a veteran.
I am a sister.
I am a sophomore.
I am a singer. I am an educator.
I am a scientist.
I am a resident.
I am a writer.
I am a leader.
I am a cadet.
I am a volunteer. I am a musician.
I am a tutor.
We are UNG.
First inning of North Georgia baseball on the Nighthawk Sports Network is brought to you by Ace Audio in Cleveland. Give Ace Audio a shout today and see what they can do to make commuting a lot more pleasant. Starting lineups are brought to you by the Dahlonega Golden Pond, located just off the historic Dahlonega Square. First for Columbus State, 37-10 on the year, under head coach Greg Appleton. It'll be Garrett Kirkwood to lead things off, followed by the designated hitter Chase Brown. Mason McClellan will bat third. Austin Farr will bat fourth. Robert Brooks fifth. Grant Berry sixth. Frank Wager seventh. Wager, excuse me. Gunnar Drinan will bat eighth, followed by Drew Webb ninth. North Georgia's defensive lineup looks like this. Josh Proffitt is in left. Stephen Tomlinson in center. Connor Corbett out and right. Nick Clarno and Jake Arnold on the corners. William Mapes and Chase Suddeth up the middle. Andres Perez behind the plate for the junior from Cumming. Derek Pickfett, 3-4 on the year in 13 starts, 4.62 ERA. 39 runs off 80 hits, 72 innings of work, 43 strikeouts to 23 walks. Batters hitting .282 against him. So here's Garrett Kirkwood, 273 on the year for the 37-10 and 9th-ranked Columbus State Cougars. First pitch is right at 7 o'clock, and it's outside ball one. The 1-0 found the outer half, 1-1. Kirkwood, a junior from Alberta, Canada, transfer from Colby Community College. That's swung on and missed. 1-2. Pickett ready to go. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. First strikeout of the day. Brings up the designated hitter, Chase Brown.
Now batting number 14, Chase Brown.
The junior out of Fort Scott, Kansas, and a transfer from Independence Community College, excuse me. 403 on the year, 2 home runs, 16 runs batted in. The lefty watches ball 1 outside. 5 lefties in the starting 9 for Columbus State, not including the left-handed pitcher Knowles. 2-0. Kirkwood, Brown, Farr, Berry, Wager. The 2-0. Check swing is fouled away. 2-1. Line towards centers. Tomlinson makes the jumping catch for out number 2. That brings up the third baseman, Mason McClellan. .305 on the year is the senior from McDonough and Division I transfer from Charleston Southern. Swung on and missed, strike 1. Infield shifted. You see Suddeth just to the left of second base. Our left, his right. Ball 1, 1-1. Arnold, the only one on the right side of the infield. Josh Profit playing just steps off the warning track and left. And rightfully so. 9 home runs, a team high 58 runs batted in. 2-1. Fouled away. 2-2. Columbus State wearing their Navy uniforms with the Navy numbers, white outline and the white pants. The Nighthawks in the blue tops with the white pants. Actually, the pinstripe pants. The 2-2. Lined, and it gets through the shift. It'll trickle toward left center, but it will just be a single for the senior. Bringing up the left fielder, Austin Farr. The junior from Canton, a transfer from Kennesaw State. Hitting .373 on the year with 13 home runs, 11 doubles, and 43 runs batted in. Again, the Nighthawks will employ a shift toward right field. This time, Tomlinson playing near the warning track. Profit still very deep in left. Corbett, the shallowest of the three outfielders. But even he is not many steps from the warning track. The 0-1. Missed outside, 1-1. One and 2. The 1-2 missed outside, 2-2. Pickett working from the stretch. McClellan takes his lead off first. Low, 3-2. McClellan will get an early start. There he goes. As Farr sends this one to deep right center. Connor Corbett with the running catch, and the inning is over. A 2-out single by McClellan, but Columbus State can't do anything with it. We're through a half inning. Your score is scoreless here from Bobstein Stadium on the Nighthawk Sports Network. Hickory Prime Barbecue is a proud sponsor of North Georgia baseball. Hickory Prime offers multiple specials daily, including a barbecue pork sandwich, fries, and a drink for just $8. Winners of multiple national awards, the restaurant offers pork, chicken, beef brisket, ribs, and much, much more. Visit Hickory Prime Barbecue, open 7 days a week, just minutes from the Dahlonega campus of UNG off of Morrison Moore Parkway. Columbus State defense momentarily. First, the starting lineup for North Georgia and 19th-year head coach Tom Cantrell. Again, starting lineups presented by Dahlonega Golden Pond, located just off the historic Dahlonega Square. Josh Profit will lead things off, followed by Chase Suddeth and Andres Perez. Connor Corbett before the designated hitter Bill Leroy. Stephen Tomlinson, Nick Clarno, Jake Arnold, and William Mapes. The defensive lineup for the Cougars. 9th ranked in the land. Austin Farr in left, Garrett Kirkwood in center, Drew Webb in right. McClellan and Wager on the corners, Barry and Drinan up the middle. Brooks behind the plate for the left-handed senior Perez Knowles. The senior lefty, 6 foot 210 from the Bahamas, transfer from Troy University. The former Trojan is 5-2 on the year and a 3.87 ERA. 79 innings of work. He does have one complete game to his record. 45 runs off 72 hits. 95 strikeouts to 38 walks. Batters are .236 against him. One more pitch, and then we will get started here in the bottom of the first inning. Josh Profit will lead things off. 265 on the year is the junior left fielder, who has become the everyday left fielder. 4 doubles, 3 triples, a home run, and 12 runs batted in. Tries to bunt, and the ball gets all the way to the backstop. Josh had to have some happy feet in the batter's box to get out of the way of it. 1-0. Crowd continuing to file in here to Bobstein Stadium. A lot of people from both Columbus State and North Georgia staying after the softball tournament. Profit unable to beat out the throw from Knowles on the attempt for a bunt single. That brings up Chase Suddeth. Columbus State and North Georgia just got done playing in the softball championship in the Peach Belt Conference tournament that was hosted just down the hill at the Hill. North Georgia 4-0 winners to win their 5th straight tournament championship. And a lot of the fans from both Columbus and North Georgia sticking around to watch this baseball game. 1-0 to Suddeth, junior transfer from Gordon State. 274 batting average, 5 doubles, 3 triples, 3 homers, and 23 runs batted in. The 1-1 in for a strike, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Suddeth fouls it off. Bounces a few times off the roof of Coleman Fieldhouse. Still 1-2. Knowles a very efficient worker, so North Georgia going to have to try and be patient at the plate to run the pitch count up. Ball 2 just outside. The 2-2 is fouled off. A distinct difference in how Columbus State's outfield is playing the North Georgia offense. Get to that in just a second. That pitch is fouled off. It's still 2-2. Columbus State playing very much so in as compared to the Nighthawks outfield. In fact, the Cougars would be playing at what some might call normal depth in the outfield. The 2-2 is inside. 3-2. Payoff pitch to Chase Suddeth. Grounded back up the middle, snagged by Knowles. He takes his time and throws over for out number 2. So that brings up Andres Perez. The Peach Belt leader in home runs with 19.
Now batting number 24, Andres Perez.
He also has 59 runs batted in, hitting .340 on the year to lead the Nighthawks at the plate. And also the Nighthawk who gets on base the most, .429 on base percentage. First pitch high and outside, ball 1. The 1-0. Outside, 2-0. That one right down the middle, 2-1. Knowles winds, delivers. Popped up on the infield. The second baseman, Drinan, coming in, and he makes the catch. And the side is retired in the first. Nighthawks in order. We head to the second. No score here in Dahlonega on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
24 meals under $4, just like in 1934.
$4 was a lot in those days. That can't be right.
Oh, I was there. Back then, you not only got to choose from 24 meals under $4, you also got a shave, a shoe shine, and a new suit. Used to be called Steak and Shake and Shave and Shoe Shine and Suit. They even put it on the sign. Till it broke.
Is that a Steak and Shake suit?
Walter, did this look like a Steak and Shake suit?
Get 24 meals for under $4, only at Steak and Shake.
NCAA TV and marketing rights fees. Where does the money go? Long answer, 96% of the revenue is used to fund 88 championships and support 1,055 member colleges and universities, who together provide $2 billion annually in financial aid to more than 400,000 student athletes so they can compete and learn. Short answer, we put our money where our mission is.
Second inning of North Georgia baseball on the Nighthawk Sports Network is brought to you by Trammell Tire, the #1 source for Dahlonega auto repair and tire services. Pickford back out to work. He'll face Brooks, Berry, and Wager. As Perez throws down. So here's Robert Brooks, the freshman catcher out of Marietta, Georgia, and Wheeler High School, hitting .355 on the year. 8 home runs, 6 doubles, 42 runs batted in. First pitch is a ball, 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. Ball low, 2-1. Both of these teams will be headed to St. Augustine next weekend. There's a strike, 2-2 for the Peach Belt Conference baseball tournament. Columbus State going to be a top 3 seed. This one's lined into right, and it's it down for a hit. Corbett fields and gets it in quickly for Grant Berry to step to the plate. The Nighthawks could be anywhere from 4 to 6. As now Grant Berry's ready to go, the junior out of Marietta and Lassiter High School. 302 on the year. 7 home runs, 8 doubles, 29 runs batted in. That's a single to right. And that brings up Frank Wager.
Now batting number 18, Frank Wager.
Wager, a 6'3" junior out of Auburn, Alabama, transfer from Chattahoochee Valley Community College. First pitch is outside, ball 1. The lights are on here at Bobstein Stadium as the sun sets in right field. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Still got about an hour, maybe an hour and 15 minutes of sunlight here in Dahlonega. Go ahead and turn on the lights so they're warm and ready to go. The 1-1. Grounded to second, could be 2. Suddeth to Mapes for 1. Throw over to first. Arnold stretches, but the out's going to be called. I thought Arnold was off the bag, and now they're going to ask for some help. The umpire's defense in the field, he did not have the right angle to see that Arnold had been pulled off the bag, and now the call has been made correct. So now runners on the corners and 1 out for Drinan. The senior from Newton, Kansas, and Allen County Community College, hitting .242 on the year, 8 for 33. First pitch, checked swing, but it stayed back, ball 1. The 1-0 for a strike, 1-1. Brooks on third, Wager on first, and Drew Webb on deck. The 1-1 through the right side, and Columbus State will strike first. An RBI single from Drinan. And it's 1-0 Columbus State. Drinan his 8th RBI of the year, 9th hit. And here's Drew Webb. The sophomore from Midland, Georgia, and Brookstone School. 4 home runs, 2 triples, 5 doubles, and 24 runs batted in, hitting .283 on the year. The first pitch is lined to Suddeth. Suddeth flips to Mapes, and the double play is there. We head to the bottom of the second. Columbus State with a run in the inning. They take a 1-0 lead into the bottom half of the second here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Leadership is socially responsible, collaborative, and inclusive.
It's a process, not a position.
The University of North Georgia is a state leadership institution.
Here, the leadership
Certificate program is open
To all students who want to enhance
their leadership knowledge,
gain practical skills, and become a
more effective leader.
a more effective leader.
You can get credit for your involvement in student organizations,
campus events,
Community service, study abroad,
and many other campus activities. Start learning how to understand your personal leadership philosophy,
be part of a team,
improve your communication, create an inclusive environment,
and make a difference in your community.
make a commitment to yourself,
and become part of the Leadership Certificate Program.
because at the University of North Georgia,
You can lead.
You can lead.
you can lead.
you can lead.
You can lead where it counts.
Bottom of the second inning here in Dahlonega, 1-0 in favor of the 9th-ranked Cougars. Corbett, Leroy, and Tomlinson are due up. So here's Connor Corbett, junior out of Juliet, Georgia. 12 home runs, 41 runs batted in. First pitch to Connor is in for a strike. The wind and the pitch. Swung on and missed. 0-2. Outside 1-2. Knowles ready to rock. Here he goes. Grounded to second. Drinan has trouble fielding it, but plenty of time for out number one. So here's Bill Leroy, the sophomore designated hitter, a preseason all-conference nod, first team preseason all-region, and an honorable mention all-American preseason. Hitting .331 on the year, that's second best on the team. 2 home runs, 18 runs batted in. Second best on base percentage on the team, .425. First pitch a strike to the sophomore out of Dublin. The 0-1 fouled into the netting. Oh, and 2. The wind and the pitch. Bill down on strikes. First strikeout of the day for Perez Knowles, and here's Stephen Tomlinson. The senior hitting .253 on the year. 12 doubles to lead the Nighthawks in the category. 4 home runs, 20 runs batted in. The wind and the pitch is low ball 1. The 1-0. Swung on, a half-hearted swing, went around, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch on the inner corner, 1-2. Mentioned Knowles efficient. This will be just his 25th pitch. And he fields his position and throws over. And the side is retired as the Nighthawks down in order again in the second. We head to the third. 1-0 in favor of the Cougars here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Don't you worry, my child. Everything's gonna be just fine. Little darling, you keep on walking, 'cause I ain't never gonna leave your side.
As kids fall in love with sports, our universities are working every day to keep college sports safe, so you can watch them play with a little less worry and a little more joy.
Third inning of North Georgia baseball on the Nighthawk Sports Network is brought to you by Howard Brothers. 5 convenient locations, including Alpharetta, Doraville, Athens, Duluth, and Oakwood. Trying to bunt for a hit is Kirkwood to lead things off. Fouls it off, 0-1. The 0-1. In for a strike, 0-2. Count now 1-2 on the junior Kirkwood. Two count. Lined into right center. Suddeth couldn't get it as it was just outside his reach. A leadoff single for Garrett Kirkwood.
Now batting number 14, Chase Brown.
So now the designated hitter Chase Brown steps in. He's 0 for 1 with a fly out. High in the air, right center. Tomlinson drifts back on the warning track, makes the catch just short of the wall. Tagging it first, making it to second is Kirkwood. And so here comes Mason McClellan. The deep fly out, enough to allow Kirkwood to advance up, and now Tom Cantrell is going to come have a word with Derek Pickfett. Jack Fleming up in the bullpen for North Georgia. So now Coach Cantrell down to the mound visit. Pickett out of the stretch to McClellan, who's 1 for 1. First pitch, a strike. Jack Fleming starting to get loose. Outside, 1-1. Kirkwood is leadoff second. Perez throws down to try and catch him napping. 2-1 the count. Outside, 3-1. The 3-1 pitch is outside, ball 4. 2 on and 1 out.
Now batting number 22, Austin Farr.
So here's Austin Farr. The lefty's 0 for 1 with a deep fly out. Outfield shifts toward right against the power hitting Farr. Ball 1. The 1-0. Big swing and a miss, 1-1. Game 3 of the 3-game set, 2 p.m. tomorrow. We'll have it for you here on the Nighthawk Sports Network right before the Nighthawks take off to St. Augustine for the Peach Belt Conference Tournament. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1. Line towards Suddeth. Could be 2. Flip to Mapes for 1. Throw over to first, and Jake Arnold got him. And the double play gets the Nighthawks out of the jam in the 3rd. A runner left stranded for the Cougars. We head to the bottom of the 3rd. 1-0 Columbus State. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network. The UNG Campus Connection is your university bookstore. It's the one-stop shop where students can get anything they need for the classroom, and fans can find everything they need to support the Nighthawks, from shirts and jackets to car decals and tailgating chairs. Gear up at the Nighthawks Nest with officially licensed UNG merchandise. Visit our stores in Dahlonega, Gainesville, Oconee, and Cumming, or check us out online at ungbookstore.com. The UNG Campus Connection is a proud sponsor of North Georgia Athletics.
Shop, play, and stay in Dahlonega, the heart of the North Georgia mountains.
1-0 Cougars as we head to the bottom of the 3rd here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. Nighthawks looking for win number 30 on the season. Ready to go. It'll be 7, 8, 9 due up for the Nighthawks. The 3 freshmen, Clarno, Arnold, and Mapes. So here's Nick Clarno. The freshman from Grayson hitting .239 on the year. 7 home runs, 8 doubles, 26 runs batted in. First pitch is fouled off. Make sure that Robert Brooks is okay behind the plate. Is that nicked off of him? He looks to be fine. It's fouled away. 0-2. Swung on and missed. 3 pitches, 3 strikes. There's 1 out. Second strikeout for Knowles, and here's Jake Arnold.
Now batting number 7, Jake Arnold.
Freshman hitting .248 on the year. 6 home runs, a triple, 7 doubles. The 1-0 pitch. Low at the shoelaces, 2-0. Three and 1. Out of play, and the count's full. Another foul ball. Jake Arnold standing in, the 3-2 pitch. Another foul ball. High pop up on the infield. McClellan is there to make the catch. And now William Mapes will stand in.
Now batting number 15, William Mapes.
The freshman hitting .241 on the year, 4 home runs, 7 doubles, 20 runs batted in. Quickly down in the count, 0-2. Here's the pitch. Lined into right center. On the run is Kirkwood, and he's there to make the catch for the 3rd out of the inning. 1-0 Columbus State through 3 complete here at Bob Stein Stadium here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. fourth inning of North Georgia baseball on the Nighthawk Sports Network is brought to you by Dahlonega Golden Pond, located just off the historic Dahlonega Square. For the Cougars in the fourth, Brooks, Barry, Wager are due up. Here's Robert Brooks. He's 1 for 1. First pitch is fouled straight back. Pickfett widens and delivers. Grounded to short. Mapes sits back, waits, fields, throws, out number 1. And that brings up Grant Barry. He's 1 for 1 with a single. Pitch number 50 coming up for Derek Pickfett. Here it is. On the outer half, strike 1. A ball and a strike. The junior fires. It's grounded to first. Arnold fields and waves off Pickfett. 2 down. And here's Frank Wager. Wager 0 for 1, grounded into a fielder's choice, so he did reach base. The first pitch, again on the outer half, strike 1. It swung on and missed. 0-2. Mapes shifts a little bit toward his right. The 0-2. It's now 1-2. Sudeth deep in the hole at second. As that pitch is in the dirt. 2-2. Pickfett winds and delivers inside, and the count is full after getting ahead 0-2. Wager has worked it back to a full count. Right back up the middle and a 2-out single for Frank Wager.
Now batting number 4, Gunnar Drinan.
So here's Gunnar Drinan, the RBI single. Back in the second. First pitch to the righty is in for a strike. 0-1. The 0-1. In the air to left. Back it goes. Josh Profit at the wall. He missed it. A 2-run homer for Gunnar Drinan, and it's 3-0 in favor of Columbus State. Just got over the wall. Josh Profit had a great opportunity at it and just missed it. Timed the jump perfectly, but was unable to bring it back. Here's Drew Webb. Sun peeking back out from behind the clouds. This one's lasered into left center. Profit there quickly. It'll hold Webb to a single. And back to the top of the lineup, and Garrett Kirkwood. Andres Perez out to talk to Pickett. And now here comes Tom Cantrell. Will we see Jack Fleming? I think we will. As Tom Cantrell is going to talk to the infield for just a moment to give Jack just a little more time out in the bullpen before calling him in. Here comes our home plate umpire to the mound to break up this conference, and now the call to the bullpen. The Wendy's call to the bullpen. It'll be Jack Fleming. We'll introduce Jack when we return here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Wendy's 4 for $4 is now better than ever because it's the deal with more variety than ever. With 8 different sandwiches to choose from, plus nuggets, fries, and a drink. So choose a double stack, or the crispy chicken sandwich, or a grilled chicken go-wrap, or the junior bacon cheeseburger, or any of these others. Whatever you choose, you still get this much food, all for just $4. So try all 8 and pick your favorite, and taste what makes the new 4 for $4 deliciously different. Only at Wendy's.
North Georgia makes a Wendy's call to the bullpen when hunger strikes. Visit Wendy's at 88 Pine Tree Way in Dahlonega. The senior Jack Fleming will come into the game for the Nighthawks in relief of Derek Pickett. 3.2 innings of work. 3 runs off 8 hits so far, a strikeout and a walk. As Fleming will face Kirkwood and try and get out of this 4th inning. Senior lefty from Decula and Mill Creek. And Jack finishing his warm-up pitches. The lefty playing in his penultimate game here at Bob Stein Stadium. As Senior Day festivities will be tomorrow prior to first pitch. We ask that any fans coming out will get here early. Senior Day festivities to start around 1:40 prior to the 2 o'clock first pitch tomorrow here at Bob Stein Stadium. So here comes Kirkwood. He's 1 for 2.
Now batting number 7, Garrett Kirkwood.
Fleming out of the stretch. Checks on Webb at first. Now comes to the plate. Bunt attempt laid down. Fleming fields, quickly throws. Got him at first. And Jack Fleming goes 1 pitch. And the inning over. To the bottom of the 4th we go. Nighthawks trail 3-0 here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. the bottom of the fourth we go. 3-0 in favor of Columbus State, as the Nighthawks have the top of the lineup due up after they went 9 up, 9 down the first time through. So here's Josh. He's 0 for 1. Grounded out his first time up. 3 runs off 8 hits for Columbus State. They've left 4 runners stranded. The Nighthawks looking for their first base runner of the afternoon. First pitch to Josh over the plate, strike 1. That was pitch number 40 for Perez Knowles. As I said, in the first inning, a very efficient pitcher. Swung on and missed 0-2. Throws strikes and says, go ahead and hit it. Thing is, the Nighthawks haven't been able to get a hit yet. That one right back to Knowles, who caught it off the line drive for out number 1. So here's Chase Suddeth.
Now batting number 3, Chase Suddeth.
Grounded out his first time up. First pitch to Suddeth on the inside corner, strike 1. That one lined back up the middle, and the Nighthawks have found their first hit. And Chase Suddeth is the base runner as Andres Perez steps up to the plate.
Now batting number 24, Andres Perez.
Andres a deep fly out his first time up. Swung on and missed by Andres, 0-1. Suddeth 2 for 3 in nabbed bags this year. Great crowd on hand for a Saturday night in Dahlonega. Graduation Saturday, as the final 2 graduation ceremonies took place this morning and afternoon at the new UNG Convocation Center. A number of student athletes, former student athletes as well, walked in graduation. Perez grounds towards short. Barry only 1 play to first, and Perez is out by a step and a half. Suddeth to second, and here's Connor Corbett.
Now batting number 25, Connor Corbett.
Connor grounded out his first time up. Suddeth across the way. Base hit, and he'd likely be headed toward the plate. Try and get on the board. Fouled straight back, 0-1. The 0-1. Swung on and missed. 0-2. Big gap in left center. Should Corbett be able to get one over the shortstop Barry's head. And Knowles goes back to check on Suddeth at second. A lot of room down the lines as well. Outside, 1 and 2. That one lifted into deep center field. Back it goes. Track, wall, off it. Corbett with an RBI double, and the Nighthawks are on the board.
Now batting number 28, Bill Leroy.
So here's Bill Leroy. The 1-0 to Bill Leroy. Is coming shortly. Here it is. Low and outside, 2-0. Two balls and no strikes. The 2-0 pitch. Breaking ball found the heart of the plate, 2-1. Knowles set from the stretch, delivers. Grounded to the left side. The throw over from the third baseman, McClellan, is in time for out number 3, but the Nighthawks strike back. An RBI double from Connor Corbett. It's 3-1 in favor of the Cougars as we head to the 5th here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
At Farmers, we've seen almost everything, so we know how to cover almost anything, even a red-hot mascot.
Hey, you're on fire! You bet I am. Dude, you're on fire. Oh, yeah. No, you're on fire. Look behind you. I'm cool.
That's one way to fire up the crowd. But we covered it. Talk to Farmers. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I am a brother.
I'm a freshman.
I am an artist.
I am an entrepreneur.
I am a civilian.
I am a junior.
I am an ambassador. I am a music teacher.
我是国际学生.
I am a commuter.
I'm an actor.
I am an intern.
I am a researcher.
I am a senior.
I am an athlete.
I am a veteran.
I am a sister.
I am a sophomore.
I am a singer. I am an educator.
I am a scientist.
I am a resident.
I am a writer. I am a leader.
I am a cadet.
I am a volunteer. I am a musician.
I am a tutor.
We are UNG.
Chase Brown will lead things off for the Cougars here in the 5th inning as Jack Fleming gets set to throw his second pitch of the evening. It's in for a strike, 0-1. That's a strike as well, 0-2. Popped up into shallow left. Is anybody going to be able to get there? No, they're not. A leadoff single, and that's thanks to the deep play from the Nighthawks outfield to try and take away the extra base hits from the Cougars. Here's Mason McClellan, 1 for 1 with a single and a walk. First pitch is outside, ball 1. To the senior. Grounded to third, could be 2. Clarno to Suddeth for 1, over to first. And unable to turn the double play, but the fielder's choice gets the lead runner, 1 out for Austin Farr. Only 5 seniors on this Columbus State roster, a boatload of juniors. $16 juniors on this Cougar squad. First pitch in for a strike to Austin Farr, who's 0 for 2. A fly out and grounded into a double play. Big swing and a miss, 0-2. Tomorrow at first pitch, very windy. So if you're coming out, bring a jacket. Forecasted 25 to 30 mile per hour winds tomorrow in the Dahlonega area. That one back to Fleming. To Mapes for 1, over to Arnold. And the double play, 1-6-3 style, sends us to the bottom of the 5th. We head to the bottom of the 5th. We're halfway home, and the Cougars lead it 3-1 here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. Hickory Prime Barbecue is a proud sponsor of North Georgia baseball. Hickory Prime offers multiple specials daily, including a barbecue pork sandwich, fries, and a drink for just $8. Winners of multiple national awards, the restaurant offers pork, chicken, beef brisket, ribs, and much, much more. Visit Hickory Prime Barbecue. Open 7 days a week, just minutes from the Dahlonega campus of UNG off of Morrison Moore Parkway.
We can stop to make sure someone is okay.
Get in the way and disrupt the situation.
Notify an authority.
Or walk them home safely.
We can change the language around rape.
We can make campuses safer for our teammates, our friends, and our classmates.
We cannot be bystanders.
Taking action isn't always easy, but it's on us
to intervene.
Because we can. Learn more and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
Bottom of the 5th inning is the Hickory Prime home run inning. If the Nighthawks hit a home run this inning, 5 lucky fans inside Bob Stein Stadium are going to get a free barbecue sandwich, courtesy of Hickory Prime Barbecue, located less than a half mile away from Bob Stein Stadium on Morrison Moore Parkway. Only one more chance to get in on a Hickory Prime home run inning. That's tomorrow at 2 p.m. here at Bob Stein Stadium. Fans are asked to get to their seats early, around 1:40 for Senior Day festivities, honoring 4 seniors for North Georgia in Logan Burt, Jack Fleming, Stephen Tomlinson, the batter, and Dallas Devers. First pitch to Tomlinson is high and outside, ball 1. Tomlinson grounded out his first time up. The 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. That caught the zone at letters, 1-2. Knowles winds and delivers. Caught the outside corner, strike 3, down goes Tomlinson.
Now batting number 19, Nick Clarno.
So here's Nick Clarno. Struck out his first time up. 3 strikeouts now for Knowles on the bump for the Cougars. First pitch is high, ball 1. One and one. Ball outside, 2-1. Jake Arnold on deck. Had a pretty good hit his first time up, but was caught on the run by the left fielder Farr. This one's lined to the left side. Is it going to get through? A great play by the shortstop Barry, but he'll wisely hold on to it as he was running away and fading from first. It'll be an infield single for Nick Clarno, and that brings up Jake Arnold.
Now batting number 7, Jake Arnold.
So now Clarno on first, 2 for 3 in stolen base attempts this year. First pitch outside, ball 1. Knowles goes to first to check on Clarno, back in time. Arnold fouls that pitch off. 1-1. Again, Knowles back to first. In for a strike, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch, low and outside, 2-2. No action in the Cougars bullpen as of yet. The pitch count not even a concern for Perez Knowles. He's thrown just 65 pitches through 4 1/3. Another pickoff attempt behind Clarno. The 2-2. Swung on and missed by Arnold. Strikeout number 4 for Knowles, and here's William Mapes.
Now batting number 15, William Mapes.
The redshirt freshman from Alpharetta gets set to step in. He flew out his first time up. First pitch gets away. The wild pitch allows Clarno to move up. Mapes ahead in the count, 1-0. High in the air on the infield. Barry and Drinan come together. Barry makes the catch, and the inning is over. Clarno with a one-out single, but the Nighthawks can't move him around further than second. We head to the 6th, 3-1 in favor of Columbus State here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
As a student athlete in college, I first got involved with the NCAA at the national level. It was through the Student Athlete Advisory Committee, SAC, gave me an opportunity to advocate on behalf of all student athletes, to affect change and to make an impact. The NCAA is giving the student athlete a platform to voice their concerns and to be able to advocate for what's going to affect their well-being. The policies that are being put in place are speaking towards academics, they're speaking towards well-being, they're speaking towards fairness, creating a culture so that the student athletes have the best experiences possible.
Sixth inning of North Georgia baseball on the Nighthawk Sports Network is brought to you by the Fudge Factory and Corner Kitchen, specializing in handmade Southern confections, hand-dipped chocolates, and over 12 varieties of cream and butter fudge. To the 6th we go. Cougars on top 3-1. As Brooks, Berry, and Wager are due up here in the 6th. The third time that those three have been due up in an inning. The 2nd, the 4th, and the 6th. Those three have been due up. Ball 1. Wind in the pitch. Missed high, 2-0. Fleming's only thrown 11 pitches through an inning in the 3rd. A 1-pitch out in the 4th. And needed just 9 pitches. Rather, 8 pitches to get out of the inning in the 5th. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. 2-2. Low. And the first full count that Jack Fleming's got to work out of. The 3-2. Down the right field line, Corbett giving chase and makes the catch in fair ground for out number 1. Saw the wheels there from Corbett. And that brings up Grant Berry.
Now batting number 10, Grant Berry.
Berry 1 for 2, a ground out. The first pitch is inside, ball 1. Fleming ready to go. Fires one just a little inside, 2-0. Nighthawks and Cougars, Game 3 tomorrow at 2, Senior Day of festivities. At 1:40, ask fans to be in their seats. Grounded to short. Mapes, backhand, quick throw, a little high, and Arnold held on to the bag. What a play by the freshman Jake Arnold. And that brings up Frank Wager. One for 2. Single and a fielder's choice. First pitch strike to the junior. Breaking ball missed inside. 1-1. Another pitch that missed inside. 2-1. Two and two. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Fleming has sat down the last 5 batters. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Profit due up for the Nighthawks as they come to the bat trailing 3-1 here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Leadership is socially responsible, collaborative, and inclusive.
It's a process, not a position.
The University of North Georgia is a state leadership institution.
Here, the leadership
Certificate program is open to all students who want to enhance
their leadership knowledge,
gain practical skills, and become a
more effective leader.
A more effective leader.
You can get credit for your involvement in student organizations,
campus events, community service, study abroad,
and many other campus activities. Start learning how to understand your personal leadership philosophy.
Be part of a team.
Improve your communication. Create an inclusive environment.
And make a difference in your community.
Make a commitment to yourself.
And become part of the Leadership Certificate Program.
Because at the University of North Georgia,
you can lead.
You can lead.
You can lead. You can lead.
You can lead where it counts.
Josh Profit, Chase Suddeth, Andres Perez due up for the Nighthawks here in the 6th inning on the Nighthawk Sports Network. Walker McCreary, the entire NSN crew. Here's the first pitch. Chopped foul down the first baseline, 0-1. 320 down the lines here at Bobstein Stadium, 365 in the alleyways, 390 to straightaway center, and that's the longest 390 feet you'll see in the Peach Belt Conference. So tough to hit it out to center field here at Bobstein Stadium as the wind always blows in. Fouled away, 0-2. Tonight, very calm winds. The flag draped on the flagpole in center. outside, 1-2. Another foul ball. Our home plate umpire tried to get a hand on it, was unable to. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Profit down on strikes. He's 0 for 3 on the day, and now Chase Suddeth will come to the plate.
Now batting number 3, Chase Suddeth.
Suddeth singled his last time up. Scored on the Corbett double. Want to know the count to the junior from Gordon State. Now 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. In for a strike. 1-2. Pitch high and tight, 2-2. Off the handle to short. Barry fields, throws quickly in time to Wager for out number 2. So here's Andres Perez.
Now batting number 24, Andres Perez.
Andres looking for his first hit of the night. He's 0 for 2. One and 0 to the 6'7" sophomore from Duluth. Knowles winds and delivers. Inside, 2-0. That was pitch number 80 for Knowles, so now the pitch count starting to climb. Still in the 6th. The 2-0. Just missed outside, 3-0. Coach Appleton staying with his starter, as the Nighthawks have only mustered 3 hits thus far. But a 4-pitch walk to Andres Perez might get somebody running out there. We'll see.
Now batting number 25, Connor Corbett.
So here's Corbett. The RBI double his last time up. Andres 2 for 4 in stolen base attempts. First pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. The 0-1 swung on and missed. 0-2. And now Knowles wants to have a word with his catcher, Robert Brooks. So Brooks made his way out there. Counts now 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes to the junior from Juliet. It's outside 2-2. Cougar bullpen on standby. The 2-2. Swung on and missed, and the inning is over. Nighthawks get a 2-out walk. We can't do anything with it. We head to the 7th. 3-1, Columbus State here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
If you're looking to buy or sell your mountain home or cabin, lake or riverfront property, look no further than Walden and Company Realty. Work with some of the most knowledgeable agents around with Walden and Company Realty. For more information, visit waldenco.com.
I am a brother.
I'm a freshman.
I am an artist.
I am an entrepreneur.
I am a civilian.
I am a junior.
I am an ambassador. I am a music teacher.
我是国际学生.
I am a commuter.
I'm an actor.
I am an intern.
I am a researcher.
I am a senior.
I'm an athlete.
I am a veteran.
I am a sister.
I am a sophomore.
I am a singer. I am an educator.
I am a scientist.
I am a resident.
I am a writer. I am a leader.
I am a cadet.
I am a volunteer.
I am a musician.
I am a tutor.
We are UNG.
Time for the Campus Connection game recap. Columbus State 3 runs off 9 hits. North Georgia 1 run off 3 hits. It started in the 2nd inning for the Cougars. Back-to-back leadoff singles, followed by an RBI single from Gunnar Drinan, made it 1-0 through 2 complete. In the 4th, Drinan again after a 2-out single from Wager. He goes yard to left center. Josh Profit almost pulled it back, but he was unable to. It made it 3-0. The Nighthawks struck back with a single run off a Connor Corbett RBI double to bring the score to 3-1. Jack Fleming has pitched extremely well in relief, 2 1/3, giving up just 1 hit and struck out 1, but has needed just 23 pitches to record 7 outs for the Nighthawks. For the latest, or for the best selection of Nighthawk apparel, visit ungbookstore.com. That's ungbookstore.com, or the Campus Connection store nearest you. So here is Drinan, 2 for 2, 3 RBI, and he's halfway to the cycle. Ball 1. Popped up and out of play. 1-1. Under the lights here at Bob Stein Stadium. This one chopped back toward Fleming. He couldn't get his glove down in time, and it'll make it out to center field. Drinan going to try and stretch it to a double. Throw coming in. Tomlinson gets it in, and Suddeth apparently didn't get the tag in, and now Tom Cantrell is going to go out and have a word. If it doesn't change, Drinan's a triple short of the cycle. And the call does not change, so The double puts Drinan on second. And now Drew Webb will step in. Webb 1 for 2. First pitch is high and outside, ball 1. Fleming checking on Drinan at second. The 1-0's outside, 2-0. The 2-0 pitch coming from Jack Fleming. Swung on and missed, 2-1. And time called at the plate by Drew Webb, giving Jack Fleming a chance to step off. And now here's the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. The ball gets past Andres Perez. The count's 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. The pitch swung on and missed. Strikeout number 2 for the senior Jack Fleming, and back to the top of the lineup for the Cougars and Garrett Kirkwood. Kirkwood 1 for 3 on the day. The only Cougar not to get a hit so far today is Austin Farr. First pitch is a strike, 0-1. In for a strike, 0-2. The 0-2 pitch, fouled away. Columbus State has 10 hits on the day, just 3 runs, thanks to 3 double plays by the Nighthawks thus far. The 0-2. Swung on and missed. Perez checks the runner, quickly throws down to first to retire Garrett Kirkwood. Drinan has to stay at third. And here's Chase Brown with 2 outs. 1 for 3 on the day, a single and 2 flyouts. A leadoff double by Drinan. And a first pitch strike thrown by Jack Fleming. The 0-1. In the air to left. Profit coming in quickly. Mapes drifting out. Mapes calls off Profit, and Jack Fleming works out of the jam. Time to stretch at Bob Stein Stadium. It's 3-1 Cougars as we head to the bottom of the 7th here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. The UNG Campus Connection is your university bookstore. It's the one-stop shop where students can get anything they need for the classroom, and fans can find everything they need to support the Nighthawks, from shirts and jackets to car decals and tailgating chairs. Gear up at the Nighthawks Nest with officially licensed UNG merchandise. Visit our stores in Dahlonega, Gainesville, Oconee, and Cumming, or check us out online at ungbookstore.com. The UNG Campus Connection is a proud sponsor of North Georgia Athletics.
Honey, would some Captain D's make you feel better?
Yeah.
When you love seafood this much...
Back again?
I hope it's just a clumsy phase.
It's gotta be D's. Anything's worth it for our new home-style flounder meal or double dozen shrimp. Also try our grilled menu featuring new Tuscan tilapia. For full meals starting at just $4.99, it's gotta be D's.
Bottom of the 7th inning, a lot of Nighthawk fans having some fun during the 7th inning stretch. Little Cotton Eye Joe going through the public address system. As Bill Leroy will stand in for North Georgia.
Now batting number 28, Bill Leroy.
Bill's 0 for 2 on the day, a strikeout and a ground out. First pitch that Bill sees is sent foul, 0-1. Now action in the Cougar bullpen is start to get loose. Another lefty out there. Way outside, 1-1. In foul ground. That'll get out of play. 1-2. That's pitch number 90 for Perez Knowles. A ball and 2 strikes as the Nighthawk faithful trying to will the Nighthawks to a win over the 9th-ranked team in the nation. Strike 3 on the inside corner. And here's Stephen Tomlinson. That's strikeout number 7 for Perez Knowles.
Now batting number 30, Stephen Tomlinson.
And now Tomlinson 0 for 2 on the day. First pitch to Tomlinson is fouled off. 0-1. The 0-1. Popped up into shallow right field. The second baseman, Drinan, drifts out, and who will make the catch in front of Drew Webb for out number 2. So here's Nick Clarno.
Now batting number 19, Nick Clarno.
Clarno 1 for 2, a single and a strikeout. Wind in the pitch is in for a strike. Fleming going to come back out and work the 8th as nobody's up in the bullpen for North Georgia. The 0-1. Fouled away. 0-2. The 0-2. Inside. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. Fouled away. To the pitcher, Knowles. Thrown over to first, and the side is retired. Through 7 complete. Nighthawks trail 3-1 here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Hand dipped with real milk is the only way to make a milkshake. You can't trust machines.
Now how come?
Once I got a machine-made shake from some other place, and it clanked and clunked and spit out a glop into my glass. And do you know what it was made of?
Artificial turf?
What? No, powder.
What?
Powder.
Chowder.
Come in today for hand dip shakes made with real milk. Only at Steak and Shake.
Don't you worry, my child. Everything's gonna be just fine. Little darling, you keep on walking, 'cause I ain't never gonna leave your side.
As kids fall in love with sports, our universities are working every day to keep college sports safe, so you can watch them play with a little less worry and a little more joy.
To the 8th inning we go here at Bob Stein Stadium. 3-1 in favor of the Cougars over the Nighthawks here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. As Mason McClellan steps in. McClellan 1 for 2 with a single, a walk, and reaching on a fielder's choice. So he has an on-base percentage of 1,000 tonight. Swung on and missed, strike 1. 3 runs off 10 hits for the Cougars. The 0-1. Missed high, 1-1. Infield shifted toward third. Suddeth playing just steps off the middle line. Ball 2, 2-1. Outfield playing deep, aside from Corbett and Wright. The 2-1. Line back up the middle. Suddeth couldn't get high enough. Tomlinson keeps it in front. It's a leadoff single for McClellan. And here's Austin Farr, the only Cougar yet to get a hit. High in the air and well out of play, strike 1. A fly out and 2 double plays grounded into for Austin Farr. The 0-1. Into left center. Tomlinson on the run. He's there and makes the catch for out number 1.
Now batting number 19, Robert Brooks.
So here's Robert Brooks, 1 for 3. A single, a fly out, and a ground out. First pitch to the catcher from Fleming. We'll wait a moment as time was called. Wild pitch allows McClellan to move up. Ball 1. Georgia College defeats Winston-Salem State today, 12-5. The Rams actually out-hit the Bobcats in the game, 15-12. But a 7-run win for Georgia College. Ball 2. USC Aiken leads Catawba 3-0 in the bottom of the 5th as the Pacers are threatening with 2 in scoring position in that game. There's a strike, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Right down the middle, 2-2. Fouled away, it's still 2-2. Parker Morrison up in the bullpen for the Nighthawks. Probably going to work the 9th, as Jack Fleming has definitely done what he was asked to do. Swung on and missed. Perez going to throw it down to first to get the out. 2 down for Grant Berry.
Grant Berry.
Jack Fleming, 4 innings of work, 3 hits, 4 strikeouts, and just 50 pitches thrown. First pitch is inside, ball 1. Fleming back to second to check on McClellan. The 1-0. Breaking ball over the plate, 1-1. Now we're ready to go. The 1-1. Lined foul toward the Nighthawk dugout. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Missed high, 2-2. Two and two. Jack Fleming trying to keep this a 2-run game. Line back up the middle. It hits off Fleming's glove. Quickly goes to it. The left-handed throw in time. Jack Fleming with the play of the day. 1-3 on the putout. It doesn't look good as it was in the stats, but what a play by the senior Jack Fleming. We head to the bottom of the 8th. 3-1 Cougars as the Nighthawks come to bat here in the Nighthawk Sports Network.
I want everyone to rally behind such a great cause for Make-A-Wish. It's not just for us, and it's not just for the school. It's for the kids that we'll be helping. It's for them.
And it's not just raising money for a charity. It's raising money to make this kid's dream come true.
I never, still to this day, would have thought that it would have touched me the way that it did that day. To truly say that it was a life-changing moment for myself is true. And I think it was for our program, our team, and our university. It was truly one of the most memorable experiences of my coaching career.
You really just see the community come together to make this event special and make it unique. And I think that's one thing that we like to try to brand ourselves with here at UNG is we're unique, and we like to do the special, small things that make children's lives and dreams come true.
Awaiting the start of the bottom of the 8th here in Dahlonega.
Now batting number 7, Jake Arnold.
So Jake Arnold set to come to the plate. As we saw some lightning in the sky, we're waiting to see if it was within a radius of us. And when I'm looking at the radar, there is a slight storm that looks like it might be popping up, but it shouldn't last for long. I mean, it looks like the way that the rain is moving to the northeast that the Nighthawk baseball team is just going to catch very little of it, but it's not a matter of the rain because of the turf, as you see Tom Cantrell talking with our umpire crew. And we're going to play. As I mentioned, might catch a little bit of rain, but it's not about the rain, it's about the lightning, and this is a severe thunderstorm that has popped up and is moving through. The lightning is off to the northwest, so as we look at it, down the right field line is where the severe part of the storm is. So while we may see some lightning in the area, it is outside, as of right now, the 8-mile radius. That is the NCAA mandated limit. Fouled off as Knowles is still on the bump for Columbus State. Double barrel action in the Columbus State bullpen, a righty and a lefty up. To Jake Arnold, the 0-1. Missed low 1-1. Pitch number 100 coming up for the senior Perez Knowles. And here it is. It missed high, 2-1. 100 pitches, 67 strikes for the senior. It's a pretty good ratio. 2-1, strike the ball. Chopped to short. Barry fields, quick throw, it's low. And barely able to hang on to it was Wager for out number 1. That brings William Mapes to the plate. Top of the hour here in Dahlonega, just shortly, as it's about 2 till the top. Nighthawks trail 3-1 to the 9th-ranked Columbus State Cougars here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. Walker McCrary on hand for the second game of this regular season ending series. In foul ground. Able to make the catch as it stayed in was Wager, 2 down. And now here's Josh Profit. The regular season finale tomorrow at 2 at Senior Day.
Now batting number 4, Josh Profit.
High in the air down the left field line, far in foul ground, running into the bullpen, makes the catch, and the inning is over. We head to the 9th, 3-1 Cougars here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Honey, did some Captain D's make you feel better?
Yeah.
When you love seafood this much,
Back again?
I hope it's just a clumsy phase.
it's gotta be D's. Anything's worth it for our new home-style flounder meal or double dozen shrimp. Also try our grilled menu featuring new Tuscan tilapia. For full meals starting at just $4.99, it's gotta be D's.
The road to national championships runs through NCAA.com. And whether you follow one college team or all of them, it's never been easier to get the content you want all in one place. With live broadcasts of multiple championships across all divisions. With exclusive access.
This would be a great day to play perfect, wouldn't it?
And highlights for every single championship. Stay in the game all season long with NCAA.com, the home of college sports.
And the championships for North Georgia in the NCAA, at least the fight for them, will continue next week. Megan Sable and Logan Archer both off to regional action. They start play on Monday. The women's tennis team will be in Surprise, Arizona. They leave tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. to head out to Arizona for their Tuesday matchup with 4th-ranked West Florida in the Sweet 16. And then, of course, the North Georgia softball team will start action next week in the regional play as a leadoff single to Wager gets things started for Columbus State, bringing Drinan to the plate, a triple shy of the cycle. Nighthawks softball team, winners of their 5th straight Peach Belt Conference softball tournament. Number 1 team in the nation. Likely will be the number 1 seed in the regional, meaning that the road to Salem runs through Dahlonega. Of course, that will all be found out Monday morning, 10 a.m. on the NCAA.com selection show. Of course, all of the news from that selection show will be on UNGathletics.com Monday afternoon. A single by Drinan. He is 4 for 4 on the day.
Now batting number 11, Drew Webb.
As Drew Webb will step in. And now Andres Perez out to have a word with with Jack Fleming while Parker Morrison throws a few more warm-up pitches. Let's see if Jack even throws a pitch as Tom Cantrell now emerges from the dugout. Jack's day is done. See all the players giving him props. 4 1/3, 5 hits, 4 strikeouts. He's responsible for Drinan and Wager on base. And Parker Morrison, I believe that's Parker, will be the new pitcher for the Nighthawks, as Tom Cantrell still has not made a motion to the bullpen. And now the motion to the bullpen. We'll take a commercial break as North Georgia makes a Wendy's call to the bullpen. Back after this on the Nighthawk Sports Network. North Georgia makes a Wendy's call to the bullpen. When hunger strikes, take a visit to Wendy's, 88 Pine Tree Way in Dahlonega. The redshirt freshman Parker Morrison comes into the game out of Cumming, and for Forsyth Central, he will try and keep Columbus State at bay and give the Nighthawks a fighting chance in the bottom of the ninth. Perez Knowles currently in line for the win. Derek Pickfett would be saddled with the loss should the game remain as it is. Be interesting to see if Knowles trots back out for the ninth, or if the Columbus State closer comes in. That would likely be Justin Evans. It could be a number of people, as there are 5 Cougars with saves. So now Morrison finishing his warm-up tosses. So now here's Drew Webb to face the closer for the Nighthawks, who has been given the closing duties most of the year. Morrison out of the stretch. 2-1. Webb squares to bunt, lays it down. It's foul. Trying to lay it down the third baseline to make Clarno come up for it. Another bunt attempt fouled off, 0-2. So we'll see if the bunt's still on for Drew Webb or if he'll be swinging away. New signs for the sophomore right fielder. He again squares to bunt. He offered at it. Perez tries to throw it down to check on Wager.
Garrett Kirkwood.
So now here's Garrett Kirkwood, 1 for 4 with 2 strikeouts, a single and a ground out. First pitch is outside, ball 1. From the stretch, the 1-0. In the air, deep to right field. Corbett going back. He stands on the warning track. Makes the catch short of the wall. Everybody tagging up. Mapes can't make the tag. A long fly out. And everybody moves up a base. 2 down for Chase Brown.
Now batting number 14, Chase Brown.
Two outs in the top of the 9th. Columbus State threatening to add a couple more insurance runs. First pitch is high, ball 1. Nighthawks will have Sudduth, Perez, and Corbett due up. Then Leroy, Tomlinson, Clarno after that. High 2-0. Wager getting way off the bag at third. The 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1. These two teams will conclude the regular season tomorrow at 2. Again, Senior Day festivities at 1:40. Tomorrow here at Bobstein Stadium. Get to your seats early. The 2-1. Chop to the right side. Arnold Fields tells Morrison, "I've got it," and steps on the bag. And the Nighthawks work out of the jam in the top of the 9th. To the bottom of the 9th we go. 2 to tie, 3 to win here on the Nighthawks Network. Columbus State makes a Wendy's call to the bullpen when hunger strikes. Visit Wendy's, 88 Pine Tree Way in Dahlonega. Going for Peyton Phillips, the junior transfer from East Georgia State College. Hails from Odom, Georgia. 6'2", 190, is 2-2 on the year with 2 saves. This is his 11th appearance of the year. 3.29 ERA, 27 1/3 innings of work, 37 strikeouts to 14 walks. Batters 194 against him. He'll face the heart of this Nighthawk lineup. Sudduth will lead things off, followed by Perez and Corbett. So here's Sudduth, 1 for 3.
Number 3, Chase Sudduth.
First pitch to Suddeth. Low and outside, ball 1. A ball and a strike. The wind and the pitch. Tight, 2-1. Andres Perez waiting on deck, the 2-1. Chopped back toward the middle. Grant Berry field spins, throws. Good stretch by Frank Wager. 1 down for Andres Perez. A great play by the shortstop Grant Berry, and an even better stretch by Frank Wager at first. So here's Andres Perez, 0 for 2, a walk, a fly out, and a ground out. First pitch low and outside, ball 1. Three and 0 now the count. And ball 4. So a 1-out walk to Andres Perez, and here's Connor Corbett, 1 for 3 with an RBI double.
Now batting number 25, Connor Corbett.
First pitch to Corbett, a breaking ball over the plate, strike 1. That one in the dirt, a ball and a strike. Way outside, 2-1. Corbett represents the tying run. Swung on and missed, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Perez leads off first, the 2-2. Check swing, did not go around. And the count is full. With 1 out in the 9th, unlikely that Perez is going to get a jump. But we'll see what Tom Cantrell's got cooked up. Perez stays at first, and that pitch came high and tight. Ball 4, 2-1, 1 out for Bill Leroy. Another arm warming up in the Columbus State bullpen if needed. And here's Bill Leroy. 0 for 3 on the day, 2 strikeouts and a ground out. They're They're going to try and stick with the closer, Phillips, after back-to-back walks. Strike one. New baseball in play. No balls and one strike to Bill Leroy. Breaking ball grounded towards second. Drinan flips to second for one. Throw over to first. Gets away. Leroy's going to advance to second. Andres Perez scores. 2 outs. And the tying run at second. And Cruz Taylor will come to second base to pinch run for Bill Leroy.
Now batting number 30, Stephen Tomlinson.
So now here's Stephen Tomlinson. With 2 outs. And the tying run across the diamond from him. A first pitch strike. One and one to the senior from Lawrenceville. Outside, 2-1. And time is called. And now Coach Appleton going to go out and have a word with Phillips. Not a long meeting. So now they count 2-1. The pitch. It hits off the face of the pitcher. The game is over, but obviously going to check on the pitcher, Peyton Phillips. We will take a commercial break. Your final score is 3-2. Back after this on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
If you're looking to buy or sell your mountain home or cabin, lake or riverfront property, look no further than Walden and Company Realty. Work with some of the most knowledgeable agents around with Walden and Company Realty. For more information, visit waldenco.com.
Champions know how to seize opportunities. When they see moments of greatness unfold right before their eyes, they push as hard as they possibly can, and then they push harder. Because the heart of a champion never settles, never quits, and never stops giving its all. We are champions. We are Division II. We go big, we give it everything we've got, and we win. On the field, on our campuses, in our communities, for our causes, in our careers. We rise to become champions in everything we do. We are Division II, and there are no limits here. We make our time count. We set our own path. We become champions on our terms. It's time to up your game, because we're here to play and learn. But most importantly, we're here to discover ourselves, our vision, our heart, our drive, to achieve every goal we aim for, because we want to be champions at the highest level, life. At Division II, the opportunities are here. Are you ready?
And that is your Walden and Company Real Estate Group post-game report. The University of North for your continued support throughout the 2018.
Your final score is 3-2. Peyton Phillips earns his 3rd save of the year, and he is okay after being hit in the face by that line drive. Luckily, the glove deflected it a little bit as a stunned silence went over the crowd here at Bobstein Stadium. But he is okay. Game number 3 of the series will be tomorrow at 2 p.m., 1:40 for the start of senior day. Please be in your seats early. Again, your final score, Columbus State 3, North Georgia 2 for the NSN crew. I'm Walker McCrary from the Gold City. Good night, and we'll see you tomorrow right here on the night.